Kia ora, today is the 4th of February 2021. We're at Te Taua Te Rangatira at Te Ti Marae in Waitangi, and we have a gentleman here. He's driven all the way from HOREKE in Parramatta in the Northlands, and his name is Morris Baker, and he's come to show us this kara over here, a very beautiful one, and the original RATANA church. The first RATANA church.
That's right.
Ever built.
First built.
First built. It's up to you. I'm just gonna.
1931.
Yeah.
No, that was put together.
The backing's been just to hold it together.
That was put together in 1917, 1918. You know, like we say, you look at RATANA KARA down there, that was put together in 1924. And when I'm living up HOREKE Road,
So this is the oldest?
that is the eldest, the only one.
I'm ahead of
I'm actually
him.
living in the church house.
We need to hold it up and
And that's
do a
the
thing
first
on it?
church house
Yep.
built
what you got to do.
Okay, yeah.
before any other church house.
So that's the most historic one in the country, then, isn't it?
It is. I even had
So we use that for back? White one?
I know it's old, bro, but I just you know, and
We could hang it off there.
Okay. Okay.
and then that's when those churches, it went into the hands of the RATANA. Everything was handed over to the RATANA, and I've got all the proof then inside my bag. And then and all them sort of things, And I've got quite a bit of stuff, you know. I think it's about time I exposed it. Like I just said, well, I'm still young here, but you know, I'm going up to 70 this year. You know, I don't know, you know, you don't know how long you're going to be on this bloody earth. So you know, you got to try and make the bloody best of it. You know, I used to come to all these squares, yeah, go to marry, claim. But what I found, that this is from my own self and my experience, this is how I felt. We were going nowhere. We were getting nothing. All you had is Marty's here with the hand on the back pocket. I saw it all.
So you're still here now?
Yeah. I said, well, now called Mate Rudy Taylor. I said, well, what has he done? Did he take all his documents with him to his grave? Did he leave you any? I knew really very well. I knew all of them. You know, and a lot of them were caught in a trap, weren't they? You know, like Sonny towing them and all that.
They were caught in the
They
boils
caught into well, I mean, you know, one hand in the pocket and one hand out like that. And did you share it to your father, your husband? What's that? What's that?
Once
You
you're in,
time. That's what you're doing, you bloody shitheads.
once you're in, you can't get out.
Well, that's right,
They
mate.
drag you
That's
in and
dead
they ain't
right.
gonna let
I
you
saw them
out.
all dying off, mate. I saw them all bloody dying off. From Taheke down to Whirinaki, down all around. I said, well, thank bloody God. I'm not saying I know everything. But I tell you what, I know quite a bit of what I want to know.
But if we can all tell a story, but if we link them up, we've got a pretty good picture of what's going on, eh?
While the government always did not want to sink surfacing.
No, well, that's their whole agenda, to hide history.
That's right. You got it right there, bro.
So our young ones don't know it, and then pop up all us old cats off there, because we know the history. We know what was here before. You know, we know what was here before, because they're trying to change everything.
And they do things that to suit them, and then they put everything off track with the young ones. And the young ones say, oh, you be a good little boy, you know, you're going to rise in your benefit and all this sort of bloody carry on.
They're giving you a pinch of shit of your own benefit.
That's Steve's
It's
right,
actually
mate.
billions of dollars in your benefit. And they call you a bludger because you're a beneficiary. It's your own benefit.
Yeah.
That's what a social security number is. It's for you.
Well, the thing is, they've targeted marriage to be like that. that you don't get a good job, or you can't get a bloody employment, or you're worth nothing. Put all our kids in jail and give them a criminal.
Quite an interesting story
Well,
because
Manganui's just down the road.
that's right, and he's been disputed. There's been a bit of a raruraru over this, because who was it that challenged you that this wasn't the church, the first church?
Oh, people have spoken about it and says, nah, there's no other church. We need one in Kotahitanga.
Yeah,
But this is what I heard. A good friend of mine, he said, they had a hui up in Kotahitanga, and there were these two gentlemen that came from overseas, and they were having a hui, and they were talking about this thing, and then my mate got up and said, well, that's funny. He said, I know there's a church down in Taike. And the fellow went straight to him and said, oh, is that right? He said, yeah, there is.
and it was the first Ratana church.
Yeah.
The first
And the
Ratana
guy
church.
said, well, whereabouts is it? They said, well, you go down Horeke Road, it's there. So you know what happened? These two gentlemen came down. They came down on a limo from overseas, and they were bloody armed.
What?
Yeah, my mate showed him where I live. And he said, you know, when they got out of the limo, they were armed. They were something to do whatever they were. And then they got out of the limo, and they probably walked, for me to that podium,
Yeah.
to have a look, and they pulled out the book, and they said, oh, yeah, this is it. This is it. This is the church house. And they went away and they said, thank you, and then that was it. They heard from it again.
Wow. And I just wanted to note that it was that it was the first church, the first Ratana church.
That was the church they were looking for. But the people said there's no such thing as a church there like that.
And so what Morris has done, he's come to speak to us Māori Rangers at Te Taua Te Rangatira, because he wanted the histories that have been covered up to be revealed. That's what you wanted to achieve today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Yeah. Because all these years he's had to dispute even that he was he whakapapa to that whenua.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he won that case. They tried to dispute it, but what Morris did was he provided evidence to the Māori land courts, and he asked for three huis.
They never replied back to me.
Yeah.
Never. They didn't want to know about it.
Yeah.
When I went there, they said, oh, you didn't want to know about it.
Yeah. Thank you for that. So
I said, well, I'll be back. I said, I haven't finished with you yet.
yeah.
So what they did to me, they got a new case manager from down the line. They took the case manager off me in Kaikui. And I
Wow.
said, well, how come you got this lady? Oh no, we had to put someone else on it. And this woman, she just tried to twist me and bullshit to me, but it didn't work, eh?
And so what's happening, you're worried that you're not going to get this information out before you pass away, and so you've got a son who's been locked up,
Yeah.
and so it's because he whakapapas to that whenua, and they'll be wanting to take that whenua.
Well,
You think about it.
they've locked him up, and at the moment, well, he's doing his time, but now, and then so they threw him in motion health and said, oh no, he's unfit to be even let out of jail and all this bullshit.
This is a real common thing. We're noticing that people who whakapapa to big land blocks or special, unique historical places, their kids, their tamariki and mokopuna are getting targeted so that they don't inherit the whenua. Yeah, we've had that out in Turangi. So the hapu out there is all getting targeted, and big, you know, like landowners and that are getting targeted. Colt, he had a car accident. He was hit by 3 Asian diplomats. He had massive head injuries after he won a big land claim. He won a land claim in HOREKE. He's got the biggest HOREKE land claim, and there's gold underneath. He took on, it was Peter and Colt, they took on the government, they took on the Department of Conservation, they took on the council, and then 3 Asians tried to kill Colt. And he survived. You know, they're trying to get rid of those bloodlines, the tamariki and the mokopuna who whakapapa back to the special land places.
Because just before Christmas, he had parole sitting. And I said, well, I'd like to come to it. Well, I'll be really honest with you. It was a waste of my bloody time. The doctor sat there like a bloody idiot.
Yeah.
And to me, he was a young doctor like a bloody hippie with long bloody hair, and he was sitting there. And I said, well, what have you got to say?
Yeah.
And he just sat there like this, and looked like that.
Well, just
I
let
said,
your son go. Hey, they should just let your son go.
And then I said, well, this is what I want you to do. I said, you're the one that stuck him on all these medications? I said, I want to report on all the medication you're giving him.
Yeah.
And I want you to send me that report.
Yeah.
This is nearly 4 months ago. They
Yeah.
sent me nothing. But
Wow.
what they've been trying to do is get hold of his mother, my ex.
Yeah.
Yeah, we parted all about 21 years ago.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to get hold of her. They don't want to talk to me.
Wow.
They said, no, we don't want to talk to him. We want to talk to his mother. I said, I brought him up.
Yeah.
Not his bloody mother.
Yeah.
But other than that, they said, well, they're trying to keep him in Mason House. So I said to him, well, when do you
What, Freemason house? No.
Yeah.
Freemason.
And I said, well, the thing is they can't do that.
Yeah.
And
Well, we can try and help get him out. We'll try and do a few things. We're getting hammered at the moment by the police and stuff. Today I want to see the deputy police
see,
commissioner.
what's happening at the moment,
Huh? Well, you're not getting hammered. Did you not get arrested as well?
Yeah, I was getting in trouble.
No, Colt got arrested, didn't you?
Hammer when it's me, they got
I've got a picture of you in the back of the Colt car.
foam hammer.
Oh, probably my brother-in-law.
But anyway, so is there anything else you wanted to say about the flag before we before I shut the video down?
well, I wish that I had, there's a couple of folders that I can't find their own.
Yeah.
I stuck in some that really mean a lot to talk for this.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've just about filled you in with just about what I know at the moment.
Thank you. And you keep contact with us, eh? Because we'll
Oh, I
try and help you out
definitely
as much as we can.
I definitely will.
Especially.
I got your number.
Yep, you got my number.
Yeah, that's great.